Listen, there's something I need to tell you that most people in your life are too afraid to say, and deep down you already know it. That's why it stings. That's why it burns when you hear it. You've been lying to yourself. You've been walking around acting like life owes you something. Like the world is supposed to hand you greatness because you deserve it. But the truth, life doesn't owe you anything. You owe you. You owe the person in the mirror. You owe the child version of yourself who once had dreams before the world crushed them. You owe the nights you cried when nobody saw you. You owe the sacrifices your parents made. You owe the potential you keep wasting every single day. And until you pay that debt, until you give everything you have, you will live with the quiet, suffocating weight of regret. They create you is a truth most people never understand. Every hardship, every betrayal, every failure, every sleepless night, every moment you thought you were finished, that's what shaped you into who you are today. People spend their lives running from pain, hiding from discomfort, avoiding challenges, when in reality, those very storms are the reason you grow. You don't become strong by being comfortable. You don't build resilience by taking the easy road. You don't discover your power by always winning. You are created by the struggle. You are forged by the fire. You are sharpened by the obstacles life throws at you. Think about it. The moments that broke you, the nights you felt lost, the times people abandoned you, the failures that embarrassed you. Didn't they teach you more than your victories ever did? Didn't they show you what you're really made of? Every scar you carry is proof that you didn't quit. Every wound that healed became armor for the battles still ahead. Every disappointment carved out a deeper hunger in you. The truth is, the world isn't trying to destroy you. The world is trying to create you. They will doubt you. They will laugh at you. They will say you can't. They will betray you. They will push you down. But every insult, every rejection, every loss, those are the bricks being laid for the man you are becoming. Without the weight, you'll never build strength. Without the darkness, you'll never appreciate the light. Without resistance, you'll never unlock your true potential. They create you because the pain they cause forces you to grow in ways comfort never will. You see, every hero, every leader, every champion has been through storms that would break most men. The only difference is they didn't let the storms define them. They let the storms refine them. They understood that pain is not punishment. It's preparation. That struggle is not the end, it's the beginning of transformation. Life is not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to test you, bend you, and break you so that you can rebuild stronger. So stop hating the hard days. Stop cursing your failures. Stop resenting the people who doubted you, because without them, you wouldn't have the fire in your heart. Without them, you wouldn't have the hunger in your soul. Without them, you wouldn't have the strength to rise. They are not your enemies. They are your teachers. And when you finally understand that, when you finally embrace the pain, you will stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing yourself as the warrior you were meant to be. Remember this, they don't destroy you, they create you. And one day, when you've built the life you always dreamed of, you'll look back at every trial, every heartbreak, every rejection, and you'll realize none of it was wasted. It was all shaping you, preparing you, molding you into the person strong enough to carry the crown of victory. Discipline over feelings is the difference between the person who dreams and the person who achieves. Most people live their lives ruled by feelings. They wake up and ask themselves, do I feel like getting up early? Do I feel like working out? Do I feel like chasing my goals today? And when the answer is no, they stay in bed. They skip the work. They waste another day. That's why most people will never taste greatness, because they let feelings control them instead of controlling themselves. Feelings are weak. They are temporary, and they change like the wind. Discipline is solid. It is permanent. It is unshakable. The truth is, nobody ever feels like grinding every day. Nobody wakes up excited to face pain, to face pressure, to face exhaustion. Champions are not special because they feel motivated all the time. They are special because they act even when motivation is gone. Discipline means doing what must be done whether you feel like it or not. Discipline is the voice that says, I don't care if you're tired, I don't care if you're sad, I don't care if you're unmotivated. You will get up and you will move. That voice is the key to winning. When you rely on feelings, your life will be chaos. Some days you'll work hard, other days you'll do nothing. Some weeks you'll be consistent, other weeks you'll fall apart. That inconsistency is why you never see results, why you never break through. But when you rely on discipline, everything changes. Discipline builds structure. Discipline creates momentum. Discipline gives you the power to stay the course long enough to see results. Think about the gym. How many people sign up in January because they feel motivated, but quit by February because the feeling is gone? That's the difference between feelings and discipline. Discipline says, I'll show up in January, February, March, April, all year long. And that consistency is what transforms your body, your mind, and your life. Discipline is freedom because it gives you control over yourself instead of being a slave to your moods. Feelings will betray you. They'll tell you to stay in bed when opportunity is knocking. They'll tell you to take it easy when greatness demands more. They'll tell you to quit when you're right on the edge of breakthrough, but discipline will carry you through those moments. Discipline is what builds habits, and habits are what create results. Nobody respects the man who only acts when it's easy. Respect goes to the man who acts when it's hard, when it hurts, when everything inside him says stop, but he keeps going anyway. At the end of the day, your life will not be measured by how you felt. It will be measured by what you did. Feelings don't leave legacies. Discipline does. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting to feel motivated. Stop waiting for the perfect mood. Start moving, start acting, start living with discipline, because the man who masters discipline will always conquer the man who follows feelings. The mirror never lies. Every single morning when you wake up, there's one person you cannot escape: your reflection. You can put on masks for the world, fake success on social media, tell stories to your friends, even convince strangers you're doing well. But the mirror sees everything. It knows the truth. It knows if you've been lazy. It knows if you've been weak. It knows if you've been lying to yourself. The reflection staring back at you is the only judge that matters, because deep down you cannot fool yourself. People spend their lives trying to impress others, but when the lights are off, when you're alone, when it's just you and that mirror, there's no hiding. That reflection will ask questions you can't ignore. Did you give everything you had today? Did you fight for your goals? Did you keep the promises you made to yourself? Or did you take the easy way out again? The mirror doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your feelings. It only reflects what you truly are, not what you pretend to be. When you look at that reflection and you feel shame, that shame is a signal. It's your soul screaming at you to stop wasting time. If you can't look yourself in the eye with pride, you're betraying the one person you owe everything to, you. The saddest thing is not when other people lose faith in you. It's when you lose faith in yourself. That moment when you look in the mirror and you know you're capable of more, but you've chosen less. That's the kind of pain that eats at you quietly every single day. But the beautiful thing about the mirror is this: it doesn't just expose you, it challenges you. Every morning you wake up, you're given a chance to face yourself again, to change the story, to build a reflection you're proud of. The mirror is not your enemy, it's your accountability partner. If you hate what you see, then do something about it. Get up earlier, work harder, push further, break the cycle, earn back your own respect. Because here's the truth: you will never escape the reflection. You can hide from the world, but not from yourself. And when it's all said and done, the last person you answer to won't be your boss, your friends, or your family. It will be you. On your deathbed, you'll have to look back at the life you lived and ask yourself one final question: did I honor the man in the mirror, or did I betray him? So stop running, stop lying, stop pretending. Face the mirror with honesty and courage. Build a reflection that carries pride, discipline, strength, and respect. Because every day you have two choices: look in the mirror and see excuses, or look in the mirror and see a warrior. And the mirror, my friend, will never lie. Pain is the price of greatness, and most people are broke because they refuse to pay. Everybody wants success, wealth, respect, and freedom, but the moment pain shows up, they quit. They see pain as punishment when in reality, pain is the invoice that life hands you before it delivers greatness. You don't get to be strong without being tested. You don't get to be wise without being broken. You don't get to be great without suffering. Every ounce of pain you've been running from is the exact currency required to purchase the life you dream about. Think about it. Every champion you admire has endured pain on a level you can't imagine. Athletes train until their muscles tear. Entrepreneurs sacrifice years in silence while everyone laughs at them. Warriors walk through battles that would destroy normal men. What do they all have in common? They chose to endure. They embraced the suffering because they understood it wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Pain molds you into someone capable of holding greatness. Without it, you're too soft, too weak, too fragile to carry the weight of success. Pain is life's filter. It separates the talkers from the doers, the weak from the strong, the dreamers from the achievers. Everyone says they want to be successful, but only a few are willing to pay the price. The gym will hurt, but that's the price of strength. Early mornings will hurt, but that's the price of discipline. Long, lonely nights will hurt, but that's the price of building your future. Rejection will hurt, but that's the price of resilience. Sacrifice will hurt, but that's the price of freedom. Pain is the tax you pay for the privilege of becoming someone extraordinary. You cannot escape it. You either suffer the pain of discipline now, or you suffer the pain of regret later. And regret is a pain that never leaves. Regret is the kind of pain that rots you from the inside, the kind that whispers you could have been more every time you try to sleep. Discipline pain is temporary, it sharpens you, it builds you. Regret is permanent, it cripples you. So which pain do you choose? The truth is, pain isn't your enemy, it's your ally. It's the sign that you're moving in the right direction, that you're growing, that you're stepping outside your comfort zone. Every rep that burns, every sacrifice that stings, every failure that cuts deep. These are not setbacks, they are building blocks. They are proof that you're paying your dues, proof that you're on the path to greatness. So stop running from pain, stop hiding from challenges, stop looking for the easy road. It doesn't lead anywhere worth going. Embrace the struggle. Learn to love the discomfort. Wear your scars with pride. Because every second of pain you endure today is an investment in the future version of you. And when you finally reach that level, when you finally stand on the peak of success, you'll realize the pain was worth every drop of blood, sweat, and tears. Pain is not the end, it's the beginning. Pain is not the obstacle, it's the path. Pain is the price of greatness. Pay it in full. Legacy over comfort is the decision that separates men who are remembered from men who are forgotten. Comfort is easy, comfort is addictive, comfort is soft, it whispers to you every day. Relax, stay in bed, take it easy, you deserve a break. But comfort is a thief. It robs you of time, energy, potential, and destiny. Comfort will hand you pleasure in the moment, but pain for a lifetime. Legacy is the opposite. Legacy requires sacrifice. Legacy requires suffering. Legacy demands that you say no to the things that make life easy so that you can build something that lasts when you are gone. The truth is, comfort feels good today, but it kills you tomorrow. Legacy hurts today, but it rewards you forever. The men who changed the world, the men whose names are remembered, the men who built empires, they didn't chase comfort. They gave up their comfort to create something that would outlive them. While others slept, they worked. While others wasted time, they built. While others avoided pain, they embraced it. That's why we remember their names, while the comfortable men vanish into history without a trace. Ask yourself, when you die, what will people say about you? Will they say, he lived for himself, he played it safe, he chose comfort? Or will they say, he built something greater than himself, he lived with purpose, he left behind a legacy? Because that choice is yours to make every single day. You can choose the couch or the grind. You can choose sleep or sacrifice. You can choose to be remembered or forgotten. Legacy doesn't come cheap. It costs your time, your blood, your focus, your energy. It costs long nights, early mornings, and sacrifices nobody else will understand. But here's the truth. If you don't pay that price, you will live a life of comfort and die a death of regret. Your children won't remember your nights of comfort. Your friends won't honor your excuses. The world won't celebrate your laziness. But they will remember your contribution, your impact, your strength, and your discipline. Comfort tells you to live for today. Legacy tells you to live for eternity. Comfort says, do what feels good. Legacy says, do what must be done. Comfort ends when your life ends. Legacy begins when your life ends. That's the difference. One day you will leave this earth, whether you want to or not. And when you do, all that will remain is your legacy, or the lack of it. Don't trade eternal impact for temporary comfort. Don't trade the respect of generations for the softness of today. Live in such a way that your name carries weight long after you're gone. Because in the end, comfort dies with you, but legacy lives forever. Choose wisely. Listen to me carefully. At the end of the day, everything you've heard, everything you've felt, everything you've been reminded of comes down to one truth. You owe you. Not your parents, not your friends, not society, not the world. You. The person in the mirror, the child inside of you, the dreams you buried, the potential you've been ignoring. You owe them everything. Stop waiting for someone to hand you success. Stop waiting for motivation to magically appear. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. The only moment that exists is right now. And right now, you have a choice to keep living the same soft, average life, or to rise up and take what belongs to you. Greatness demands payment, and the currency is discipline, sacrifice, and pain. You can't cheat it, you can't fake it, you can't skip it. You either pay the price or you live with regret. And regret, my friend, is the most expensive pain there is, because once it arrives, it never leaves. One day, your time will run out. One day, you will take your last breath. And on that day, the question won't be how much money you made, how many hours you slept, or how much comfort you enjoyed. The question will be, did you give everything you had? Did you live with purpose? Did you leave a mark? Don't let your story be one of wasted potential. Don't let the mirror remind you of the man you could have been. Make the decision today, right now, that you will pay your debt. Stand tall, embrace the pain, master the discipline, and demand more of yourself than anyone else ever will. Because in the end, you don't owe the world, you owe you.